Together we ride.
Season 4!
It's season 4.
Season 4 of Real Talk with me, Emma G.
And Dinah.
Where we will be coming at you every week with real, honest, authentic conversations with executives and healers,
Creatives and entrepreneurs.
about real conversations, authenticity, and what mental health sounds like.
Yes, raising the vibration one conversation at a time.
Every Monday, tune in here live. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited. You can tell the energy is radiating,
Yes,
Dinah. It's
yes,
radiating.
it
We
is.
are back. This is episode 6, I believe, of season 4. It's gone so quickly.
I've lost count.
It's crazy. But season 4, episode 6, we have had multiple conversations with a plethora, yes, that's right,
I like the word.
plethora, of wonderful humans around the DC metropolitan area about their zones of genius. And today, I have to admit, he is one of my dearest friends.
Yes.
We've been friends for a very long time. We've done shows together. We have a new song coming out together shortly. He is the embodiment of gratitude. He's the embodiment of inner peace and calm. He definitely is the zen to my chaos in many ways, my creative chaos. But no, in all honesty, I'm so excited for today's conversation. It is the one, the only, Mr. Eli Lev. Yay! The crowd goes wild.
Yes.
Welcome, Eli. Happy Monday. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic now that I'm here with you both.
Aw.
It's so good to see you in the flesh, especially after such a wild, crazy, beautiful weekend of you were running a couple of songwriting retreats this weekend,
Yeah.
and you're about to embark on another tour.
Yes.
Because you are, I don't know, I feel like if you look up touring artist, touring manifester in the dictionary,
Yeah.
you will see your face.
Yeah.
So can you tell, for those who don't know you or are not yet familiar with your work, who is Eli Lev and what is your mission?
Sure. I made up a genre. We were talking
Yes!
about it
We're
before.
talking about it, and I love this. I love this.
The new music genre is called indie folk poptimism.
Yes!
Optimism.
Oh, yeah.
Pop
Yep.
music.
Very poptimistic about things. And these days, it's a radical concept, isn't it? It's
It
like
really
a
is.
revolutionary way of being. It's like,
Yeah.
why would you hope? Why would you be optimistic? But I am, through my music. I used to be a 8th grade English teacher. So I taught on the Navajo Nation in Arizona. So I was there for 3 years. That's where I picked up the native flute and the 4 directions came from. And then I got a master's degree, and then I just didn't use it and became a full-time musician instead. So I've been doing this for about 10 years now.
Real quick, you mentioned the 4 directions.
Yes.
For those who have no idea what the heck you're talking about.
The 4
Because
directions.
obviously we have north, south,
Yeah.
east, west.
And
But
it's-
how does that relate to you?
Yeah, so on the Navajo Nation, their kind of way of perceiving the world and the universe is through the 4 directions. Their cardinal direction is actually the east, which makes sense because the sun comes up in the east. So each direction has a color, a sacred mountain, a story, a character, and that really kind of touched me. I really kind of learned a lot through that way of thinking about the world. So my first project was called The 4 Directions. My first EP was called All Roads East, then Way Out West, then Deep South, and then True North. So it took me about 5 years to complete, but it was the compass for me to...
Find your way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's the compass. What part of your work in Navajo Nation, I mean, obviously, like, this whole blueprint seems like it is, but what was the moment that allowed you to, like, open up to this space?
I don't think I had a choice. I think like when I got there, it was just like boom. You know what I mean? The desert was just like, I don't know what you thought being a human was, but it's different out here. The community, the teachings, the connection, more about harmony than progress, more about community than individual achievement. So it just flipped all of those cultural values on their head and gave me another way of looking at the world.
I love that. And I especially love that because obviously, Dinah, you just came back from Bali. I grew up half my life between New Zealand, which is a Western culture, but with very strong Indigenous roots, and also Fiji. And so, living in America for the past 11 years, I've always found it kind of interesting that balance, dance, frolic between, yes, I said frolic.
Yeah. Frolicking.
Between, the Western mindset, but also that recognition of where we come from.
Yeah.
And the importance of that, and the importance of community, and smiling at your neighbors, and being okay with asking for a cup of sugar, and also giving the cup of sugar. That cultural balance, I think, is something that's really beautiful, especially for somebody who was raised in Maryland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you speak on that a little bit?
Sure. I mean, thinking about it, being in that space and being held by these four directions was really grounding.
Yeah.
Growing up, it's like, okay, my mom and dad and the house and my elementary school is the grounding thing, and being American or being from Maryland. But that's kind of all I really had at that space. Maybe Nirvana and Pearl Jam. I'm not sure. That was kind of
hey.
A little bit of
nothing wrong with that.
I love grunge music.
I mean,
But
That's what the G stands for.
Nice.
You're welcome. Now that I'm married, I have to try and claim it.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
good.
sorry. Carry on.
Grounding, I like it. And then out there it was grounding was a whole nother dimension. It was how am I balanced in my body? How is my system balanced with other systems around mine? What is that coyote over there trying to tell me? What is the weather and the sun and these creatures, how is this a family? How am I part of this family?
I love that.
Being within the four directions, it's very kind of centering, obviously, because I'm held in this space.
Yeah.
So it really just brought me shoo straight down to being present and aware and seeing that kind of integrated system that I didn't really have the opportunity to connect with growing up.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious too about the poptimism.
Yeah.
How did that evolve through the lens of the four directions?
Yeah, I think that when I was out there, I realized that energy was amplified.
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah, makes total sense.
So whatever I brought was just immediately kind of, supported and also reflected back. So in the classroom, as if I brought a little kindness, if I brought a little optimism, if I brought that to the school, to the staff, people really responded in a way that I hadn't seen before, because it was the first time that I was in a leadership position, being a teacher. Usually being in the classroom or with your friends, it's not okay, lead this little community. It was a very small community, Shanto, Arizona, beautiful folks. But I realized that in that space was a position of responsibility, amplification, and the potential to be a positive force in kids and in the whole community. So I was well, let's bring poptimism then. Let's be optimistic, because if it's anything, let's pick that. So that was really a guiding light, and just that carried through music after.
Yeah, it's interesting that you speak to that with the background of education kind of informing the music. My background was as a university lecturer, right? And in predominantly lower decile communities, working with people who were given second chances, they've been incarcerated or they've dropped out of high school, were trying to make their way back into society.
Wow, yeah.
And then music was the modality that I kind of delivered that message through, right? But with that background, we've shared stages together, so you've been able to really manifest that background into not just empowering people through spoken word lyrics, but also just the energy that you bring to audiences. I was busking, you didn't busk so much. You've been more in lounge concerts, house concerts, and really, very different routes. But the underlying theme of bringing people together through music, how has that experience been for you?
Yeah.
And like, what's the next step for you, especially as you're about to embark on this next tour?
Yeah, no, I think you just said it. Music is the modality.
Okay.
Music isn't the
Yeah.
end. It isn't like the goal. It's like that is the vessel.
Yeah.
That is the transmission to do the real work. You know, which is like hold up people, create community, make the world smaller. You know, bring people together. But I love music, so it's like I love doing that through music. So it's exciting. You know, if I was just, I don't know, like music is my language, so that's the language that I understand. So that's the way that I've found is just the easiest for me to connect with people, and it feels really good.
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah.
Did you
awesome.
find music as a child, or how did it come into your life?
Yeah, I started writing songs when I was like 12,
Yeah.
13. Should I? I'll say it.
Let's do it.
My
Go.
first song was called "My White Underwear."
Ah, love
Can I say that on TV?
Tidy whities.
Yeah, can I say that on TV?
I mean, 12 years old,
yeah,
young man.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like really focused on it.
I mean, listen, you
Yeah.
know, cleanliness is next to godliness,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
And I performed that on my middle school talent show,
Oh.
and I just crushed it.
Of course you
my
did.
parents are there, my grandparents are there, all my friends were like, okay,
Okay.
you know. So that was the beginning of the love affair with music, and to see the power that it holds.
Really? So your first love affair with music was a song that you wrote?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's really, as a 12-year-old, it just feels like you had so much awareness already at that time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. To connect to the written word. We previously, before we started, we were talking about frequency,
Yeah.
right? And how using your voice and your words and the sound of the modality, right? Like it helps elevate, especially through the optimism.
Hmm.
And like you said earlier that you were doing some workshops, right? And just kind of tying everything together, those workshops, do they carry that thread of just, you know, what you're bringing to people in the community?
Yeah. So this most recent workshop started with words. We didn't pick up an instrument the entire time.
Oh, wow.
Songwriting for me is a way to tell our story, a story that only we can tell,
Yeah.
and it's an act of healing,
Yeah.
processing. You know, and I was like, we're gonna write this song not to get famous, not to get a lot of streams, not so everybody's gonna love it, but for us.
Yeah.
You know, for us personally. And when we do that, then people immediately connect because they can sense that vibration.
Yeah.
And we started with words. We started with song titles.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
what we did was we did a free write journal,
Mm-hmm.
and then we circled some things that stood out to us. We put all those on another piece of paper as song titles.
Mm-hmm.
We picked our top 3 song titles, and we said them out loud, and which words carried the most frequency
Yes.
for people.
Love that.
Each one of us picked our top song title, and that's the song that we started writing and journaling from.
Interesting. So you did it as a collaborative experience?
Each
or-
one did their own, but we all had time at the same time to go through that process.
Beautiful. It's funny, I very rarely write from a song title. When I was 12, my best friend gave me the song title Trial, and so I ended up writing a song, but that's very seldom have I ever written
Right.
from a song. For me, and I talk about this in my book, it's always about like, okay, word vomit, let's get out of your
Yeah.
head what's going on so that we can sort of honor that space that we're in, take that gunk, turn it into fertilizer, and plant a garden from it being our song.
Yep.
What did you find? I'm curious because I often do one-on-one coaching as opposed to group coaching at the moment. But what did you find were like the biggest aha moments for the people that were at your workshops? Because you did one virtual and one in person, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the virtual is coming up.
Oh, okay. I thought they
next
were one
weekend.
after the
This
other.
person, the in-person one was this Sunday. But I think the biggest aha moment was like, oh, this is just like for me.
Yeah.
Like I can just write songs for myself. You know, there's so much pressure on like, oh, what are you gonna do with it?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
yeah, you don't need
you don't need to do anything with it. Yeah, I mean, and you know, we're in this like space where it's just become really, there's like a whole thing around it, and it's just like nobody owns music.
Yeah.
Vibration is free.
Vibration.
We are vibration. So it's like take away all that stuff, get to the root, listen to what's there, and it's like great. Then it's fun and it's easy and it's like a little bit less intense. You know what I mean? Because we sit down like I gotta write a song now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard for me to
it
do
is.
that.
There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the aha moment was like, oh wait, I can just sing about whatever is present, and I don't have to finish it if I don't want to, and that's okay.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah. And so as you start to go on the road, what's your mindset as you prepare?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Touring mindset.
Yeah.
Is wild. You gotta kind of like amp yourself up a little bit. Just a little bit.
I mean, it's you in a, like, tell us about, like,
Yeah.
what's that picture like? You're in a van,
Sure.
you're getting ready.
I'm
Like,
in a van.
And I
In a
want to answer
van.
that question a
Yeah.
little bit because you've toured by yourself
Yeah.
most of the time.
Most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different when you've been touring with a person compared to by
Yeah.
yourself. So can
Yeah.
you also speak to those differences?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so a regular day is, I'm touring in a van. It's a converted Ford Econoline van, the one that you don't want to take candy from.
It's a really, really nice van.
It's
though,
nice.
To be fair.
It's got a bed. It's got a little sink.
Oh, cool.
And I'll wake up and I'll find Orange Theory gym
Okay.
because
He
I
needs a
found
shower.
that I got a shower.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, I was
Work
being
out.
silly.
No, you're
I'm sorry.
absolutely right. Just because you're on tour doesn't
Yeah,
mean you need to
yeah,
be dirty.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
cleanliness
You
is good.
definitely-
I mean, I've heard cleanliness. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, but it's all this thought process.
Yeah, so the mindset is, I used to go to Planet Fitness, but now it's Orange Theory.
Mhm.
It's like having a place to work out all the energies, make sure that I'm healthy.
Yeah.
And mostly I'm drinking water and veggies and, no fried food. And it's
Good.
it's very important to keep that going because
Yeah.
if the voice goes, then that's it. And I've
Yeah.
lost my voice multiple times on tour,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I know how
but, yeah.
difficult that is. But yeah, it's driving 3 or 4 hours a day. It's answering emails. It's doing live streams. It's going on the show. It's meeting everybody before and after and trying to sneak in a meal somewhere.
Yeah.
And just kind of feeling the flow of the road. It's a wild thing. It maybe takes me now maybe like 2 or 3 days to get into it. There's like a certain resonance, a certain kind of cadence to tour. But once you're in it, it's a really really wild thing. There's like this just like constant because everything's in a moment.
Yeah.
So if I get tired, I sleep. If
Right.
I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm driving, it's like so everything's like very present. Everything's
Yeah.
like very now, and I like that.
Yeah, one of the questions that I was thinking of as you're talking is, yes, there is a presence, but there's also moments where you might need to system regulate.
Oh,
Are there
Many.
things that you do?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, barefoot in the grass,
Yes.
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes.
Absolutely.
I meditate every morning, every evening. I
Okay.
do something called Vipassana meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing things as they are.
Mhm.
That's really helpful. Reading, calling friends, and just driving in silence.
So that grounding.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really important because, man, when I was starting touring, it was just like I was going so hard, and my body was like just getting broken down really quickly. So then I realized that it wasn't about the shows; it was about taking care of my self, body, vessel, and then everything else kind of took care of itself.
It's the 80-20 rule,
Yeah.
right? It's that
Yeah.
making sure that you're really honoring and focusing inward.
Yeah.
So that then when you've got that 20% to give, you've got it
Yep.
to give.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find that when you've lost your voice or when you've fallen out of alignment, that there have been sort of key tools that you've utilized to help you get back in the flow quicker
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah.
slower?
Yeah. There are like emergency hot buttons that you can do. Like there's some special medications out there for vocalists that
Yeah.
if you wanted to take one, maybe for
Right.
one show to get through it, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there are like the like in between ones where it's like okay, just no talking
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
and steam.
Yep.
So I'm just like
Steam is amazing.
totally
Yeah.
silence and
Oh.
steaming myself for
Right.
like 48 hours.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then sleep helps a lot.
I've heard that.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you can do that.
Yeah, sleep helps a lot. But eating well, not just doom scrolling on my phone after a show. This is the tricky part.
Yeah.
When you're on tour, and you can speak to this maybe, Emma. After you get off the show, like there's this huge adrenaline going through your
Yes.
system.
I bet.
And it's like, oh, no wonder all these rock stars got addicted to these
Oh, absolutely.
substances because they had to.
Yeah.
There's no other system for them to be like, I need to sleep now, I need to regulate now, I need to go up. But then I realized that I was like, okay, well they had that, I'm not going to do that. What do I do instead of that? So there's like a few things that I try and do to kind of like come down after the show. And there's a few things that I do that aren't good for me, like binge eating and doom scrolling.
Really?
Oh,
Interesting.
Because it grounds you.
Totally does.
Immediately.
Oh, that's really fun.
It's a comfort.
It's a comfort, yeah.
So it's funny,
So-
when I was on tour with the Hard Rock Cafe back in 2024, just a couple of months after I got married, weird decision on my behalf, but my husband is amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. But my come down was very much rooted in meditation.
Yes.
But I was touring with 2 other people.
So hard.
So
Difficult.
having to balance my own energy
Right.
with everybody else's, like making sure everyone else was good, was really interesting for me. So what I did was talking to your, eating, sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping. I'm definitely a house cat. Definitely a house cat. I
Yeah.
love my naps.
Yeah.
But I had us do on the road every 90 minutes or so, we would pull over and do burpees.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
emotions are energy in motion.
Yeah.
What do we do with that tension? Let's let it out in a
Get it
physical
out.
way. Otherwise we just hold that tension in our bodies.
That's awesome.
Have you found that like any physical kind of manifestation for you has worked?
Yeah, I think nature is really big
Of
too.
course.
So
Yeah.
I brought my inflatable kayak with me.
Oh,
I
nice.
love
So if
that.
there's like a
Okay.
lake or like a pond,
Yeah,
I'm like
definitely.
just go.
That's amazing.
I do disc golfing.
Oh,
got
fun.
the yoga mat. You know what I mean? To get the run in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But just driving that long. If I was that sedentary, where I was just sitting for 5 hours and standing for 3
awful.
hours and going back to
It's
really
awful.
bad. Yeah. So it's honestly, it's kind of like an Olympic sport,
Yeah.
touring.
Yeah.
It's you're a high
like a-
performance athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Legit.
a triathlon, right? Because you are going
Yeah.
through so many different.
And like back in the day, that we like thought like, oh, rock stars are so cool. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like the drugs, the booze, the women. But like now
Yeah,
it's like
I'm totally about the
it's
women.
it's not-
Always the
it's
drugs,
not
always the
how-
alcohol.
It's not how it is now at all.
Yeah.
I don't even know how they did that. Like I
I
can't
know.
even.
That's
I
a
can't
run
even-
hard kind of life. Yeah.
What?
might have one sip of what the latest brewery item that's they're like,
Yeah.
having a week.
Yeah.
That's how like
That's
careful I have to
amazing.
be on tour.
I love it. Whenever I'm gigging, the bar's always like, don't even offer to buy her a drink.
Yeah.
She doesn't. Give her a pineapple juice
Yeah.
or a seltzer. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it does go in alignment with your optimism,
Yeah,
right?
it has
like,
to.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that it would be...
I think it's just clean energies, clean
Yeah.
food, clean relationships, clean connections.
Yeah.
I think it's just okay. My last name is Lev. My community is called
the levitator.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we levitate.
Yeah.
And then so it's
I
all
love
about
it.
that that higher vibration
Yes.
Yeah.
and being kind folks. And I just
Mhm.
recently on tour there was a residency that just fell through.
Okay.
A 2-week residency that I planned, and I was like, that's 2 weeks of shows on tour. That's not really a good thing because that can make or break a tour. One
Yeah.
thing can like totally mess things up or make things amazing.
Right.
So I sent out an email to my levitators saying like, does anybody know anybody in Maine? And I got like 100 responses.
I'm so happy about that.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So
It's
cool.
awesome.
They're like, my cousin, I was here, I did some
Yeah.
research, check this out. I know a bar owner, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
You're-
thank you.
Because you're
Yeah.
going to Maine, right? Not
Yeah.
Vermont. Are you going through Vermont
I'm going
at
through
all?
Vermont, yeah.
Okay. Have you hit up Burlington before?
I have been to one venue in Burlington
Okay.
before.
I'm going to hook you up.
Okay.
friend. I'm going to hook
Alright.
you up. I love it. I want to ask a really, I want to do a rapid fire
Okay.
question thing for you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And just because, we were talking before we went live, the importance of energy about our words, about just that high vibration mentality and recognizing that mindset is so much, right?
Yeah.
So really quickly, I want to give you maybe, and we can maybe go between you and me,
Uh-oh,
rapid
okay.
fire. We're going to say a word, and you're going to say the first word that comes to mind.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool.
Okay, humanity. Rapid fire, come on.
That was it. That was the frequency.
Love that.
Community.
Yes.
Awesome. Healing.
Need it.
Mental health.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Vibration.
Ooh.
Where's that? Your affirmation. One word.
Amazing.
Mental health sounds like.
This.
Oh no! I'm so like, okay, cop out. Okay.
Desert or mountains?
Oh. No ocean? Come on now.
Desert. Or
Desert.
mountains? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Culture.
Everywhere?
Love that.
Yeah.
Take it home.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take it home. Okay. What frequency do you? Okay, here's one. What frequency do you want your community? I know it's levitate, but another word for.
888.
Yes.
Levitate.
Is that because-
Yes.
Levitate.
Yes, that's because we were talking about vibration.
Lionsgate.
Yeah, the Lionsgate is coming up, and
Yes.
so we really want to align with that abundance, which we wish for you as you go on your
Yeah.
tour.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
This is literally like I'm here and then I'm driving
You're
to
gone.
a show in Chesapeake, like at right when
Oh,
this
wow.
ends, like we're
So
going.
excited.
Thank
It's
you for
wild.
making
This
time
is
for
so
us.
cool.
So
Y'all the best.
before we sign off, where can
Yeah.
we find you?
Yes, type in Eli Lev on the Google machine, ELILEV, and then my website will pop up. Tour dates are there,
Yes.
music is there, and then at the bottom of my website is a button that says Join the Levitators.
So for the DMV area, are you going to be here? Where can we see you?
I'll be back end of September at Pie Shop in DC.
Ooh,
okay. Love that.
We'll be there.
So that'll be cool. And then I do a bunch of local shows
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
So can we put some stuff on the notes? Our show
Of course.
notes? Yeah.
Oh wait,
Of
no,
course.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna be at Pie Shop. I'm gonna be at the Pocket.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be at the Pocket in
Yes.
DC. Cut, edit.
Yes.
I'm gonna be
At the pocket.
Rewind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll be at the Pocket in
We'll see
DC
you at
end
the
of
Pocket.
September.
Yeah.
Opening for two amazing songwriters, Amy J and Remy Good from New England. So
Brilliant.
kind of switching shows.
Yeah, I see that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I love
yeah.
that. I love
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
Cool.
Thank
Well,
you both.
Everybody who tuned in, I hope you. I'm sure. I'm positive. I am so deeply certain that
Yes.
you got something from this conversation. But of course, please, if you want to stalk Eli in a kind, non-creepy way, all of his details will be in the show notes. And be very supportive. Like one of the things. Optimistic. One of the cool things about the creative industries is that there's so much more. There's so many levels to what we do as creativepreneurs. And, one of the things that I deeply love and honor, and not just about your music, but about our friendship and the way that you show up,
Yeah.
is that, we're leading missions.
Yeah.
And we're spreading love and positivity and empowerment and mental and holistic well-being.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about, just how this summer is going to go for you.
Love is really the only way out of here, Emma.
Ah, that was an earworm to our upcoming single. I love it. Thank you, guys. Be good, be kind, spread love like it's going out of fashion, because if we're not careful, it will. But we have the power. So we'll see you next time, friends. See you next week. Be good, be kind, and bye. Levitate.
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 Oh.
'Cause I am searching, don't need to look outside myself to know that I am whole. And I've been learning, made it through the darkest storms, and I'm coming to my own. And I am worthy of love. I can learn to love myself just because.